I like Twitter. I enjoy using Twitter. Twitter is my favorite of all the social media platforms. I'm a word guy. I'm not a big picture guy. So Instagram's not really my thing. My fiance, she's a photographer. So she crushes it on Instagram. She doesn't really go on Twitter. Now, Twitter is a good place to exchange ideas and information. It's not a good place to post photos. I still do it. We all do. It's not a horrible place to do it. It's just not the best place to do it. If I post a photo on Instagram, like when I got my Lucy socks, I told you guys about the Lucy socks. When I posted a photo of the Lucy socks on Instagram, it did better than when I posted a picture of it on Twitter. It's just not what Twitter's meant for as much. And Twitter is also meant for engagement. Now, it seems like Twitter is self-sabotaging itself constantly to make its platform worse and to take away all the things that made Twitter great in the first place. And why are they doing this? Well, they're doing it at the behest of big money interest and political interest, it sounds like. Because here's something that they're doing now. Twitter will test reply limiting feature to beat back trolls. Twitter is trying to make it a lot harder for trolls to hijack conversation. The company will start testing a new feature that will allow users to set limits on who can reply to their tweets before they hit send. The feature, which the company plans to test in a limited rollout later this year, marks one of the company's most aggressive efforts to fight trolls and targeted harassment on its platform. So here's what you can do. Let's see here. All right, so basically when you send out a tweet, you have the option to say, oh, okay, here we go. Here's the picture I was looking for. We'll make this bigger. All right, so someone's making a tweet there, and they're tagging these people, you see? I like how I'm pointing to it. I'm pointing to my screen. Well, you guys are watching me, and I'm pointing to the camera, and I'm like, yeah, see? And I'm pointing to the screen. All right, let me just use the mouse like someone who's not an idiot. All right, so this person makes a tweet. They tag these people. Here's what they have the option. Global, this means anyone can respond. Group, which means only your followers can respond. People, only the people you mention, and that's referred to as panel. Or it's a statement, and it's just you. So that's what Twitter is going to start doing. And what was the beauty of Twitter was that you can respond to anybody. You can now, if you incessantly troll someone, they can either mute or block you. So there's already a way to, quote, halt trolls. People can mute. People can block. And, sometimes it's good to be able to do that because some people, they just incessantly troll somebody. They just incessantly try to hijack a thread. And sometimes you're just like, okay, I'm going to mute you or block you. I get it. We've all done it. But why do you need to now completely limit the conversation? Maybe because powerful people, very powerful people, are tired of their threads being hijacked and they complain to Twitter. Maybe because high-level political operatives are tired of their threads being hijacked because the actual pulse of the nation, or at least people who are using Twitter, is not with them. And by the way, Twitter, big place for political engagement. So I love it when people say these things like, Twitter is not real life, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, okay, that you have a point here. But a lot of very politically engaged people are on Twitter. And it is the modern day town square. It is the e-town square. So to kind of just write that off is very elitist and just straight up wrong. To say that Twitter doesn't have any emphasis on public opinion. It certainly does. So does Facebook. So does Instagram. They all do because it's social media and people are engaging in it. And it's supposed to be social. It's social media. And now Twitter is trying to. So this isn't about trolls. This isn't because if you have someone who's just incessantly trolling, someone can mute them or someone can block them. Anybody can do that. And there's people, you disagree with them in the slightest, they block you. There's people who I've never engaged with before who have blocked me on Twitter. I have no idea why. I have no idea why. They must have seen something I tweeted and just didn't like it. So they just blocked me. They're like, I don't want to. And they can do that. Like, that's their choice. I don't know why people do that. But people do it. So this isn't about trolls. This is about allowing powerful people to dictate how their conversation will be seen so that they can influence public opinion in a dishonest way. That's what this is. They want to sway public opinion in a dishonest way. Because look at this tweet. It just got a bunch of likes. Everyone loves it. And, a lot of these news outlets and web blogs and webzines and web news outlets, they take tweets and they show tweets as a way to form commentary. I mean, I've had it happen to me. I've had tweets of mine appear in an article. Oh, we're doing this article about Tomi Lahren and something she tweeted that a bunch of people thought was ridiculous. Here's some of the responses. And I was among those responses. Or, hey, here's the response to this tweet. Well, now really powerful people can have a say as to how their tweet gets responded to. So when those articles are written, their tweet may come across as more favorable than it actually was, because they get to dictate who does and doesn't have a say towards their tweet. So this isn't about trolls, Twitter. This isn't about trolls. This is about giving powerful people what they want and taking away what made Twitter great. So Twitter's self-sabotaging themselves in the name of very, very powerful people. And that's a shame.
Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and make it